Eureka, Grade 2, Module 3, Lesson 4. Count to 1,000 on the place value chart. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, hi there! You made it just in time. I was just sitting here admiring my number 10. 10 is a great number. I was thinking of all the things that come in sets of 10. 10 fingers, 10 toes, and I happen to have 10 gumballs in my gumball machine. 10 is a great number. We've been using sets of 10 with our math. Let's review what we've been working with. Do you remember our ones cube? This is a place value cube that represents the ones place value. We need 10 of these to make one group of, that's right, 10. Here's our 10 stick. It represents the tens place value. We need 10 sticks to make, that's right, 100. And we need 10 of these 100 place value blocks to make 1,000. It is amazing. Good things come in groups of 10. It takes 10 of a smaller unit to make one of the next larger unit. 10 ones to make 110. 10 tens to make 100. 10 hundreds to make 1,000. That's our base 10 number system for you, working just fine with lots of groups of 10. Let's take a closer look. Here's our place value chart. You'll notice we start on the far right with ones, go to tens next, then hundreds, and then thousands. They're in this order for a reason. Let's think back to what we just talked about. Remember, we start here with the ones. When we get 10 ones, then we can make one of the next unit, which is 10. When we get 10 tens, then we can make one of the next unit, which is, that's right, hundreds. When we have 10 hundreds, we can make one of the next unit, which is, you got it, thousands. So let's look closer at this place value chart. Here are my 10 ones. I can take these 10 ones and now make 110. 10 of this unit, ones, will make one of the next larger unit, which is tens. When I get 10 tens, I can trade that for one of the next larger unit, which is hundreds. When I get 10 100s, I can trade that for the next largest unit, which is 1,000. This base 10 system is awesome. Let's do some counting today using our place value chart. This place value chart helps us remember the units as they happen in place value order, starting with ones, the next unit being tens, then hundreds, and then thousands. We're going to count today from 0 to 124. We're only going to use ones and tens. Let's start by counting out our ones. When we get 10 ones, what can we do with it? I hope you said trade it for a 10, because once we have 10 of this unit, we can trade it for one of the next largest unit, which is tens. Count with me. We're going to be doing a lot of counting today, and I need you not to just sit and watch. I need you counting. So get up, shake your wiggles out. Here we go. Make sure you're awake and make sure you're counting with me. Let's start right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's stop there for just a minute. Remember, we're counting from 0 to 124. We now have 10 ones. What can we do when we get 10 ones? Did you say bundle it for a 10? You're right. We're going to trade out those 10 ones for one 10 stick. We now have one of the next unit, which is 10. So now we're at 10, and as we add our ones, we're going to count on from where we are, which is 10, because our goal is to get to 124. 10, make sure you're counting with me. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We now have another group of 10 ones. We can bundle those and trade it for I hope you said it, 10. Now we have two groups of 10, 10, 20. Let's keep counting. We're still a ways from our goal, 124. We're at 20. Make sure you're counting out loud with me. Here we go. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We did it again. Another group of 10 ones. Bundle and trade for a 10. We now have 3 10s. We also say that as 30. 10, 20, 30, or 3 10s. Let's keep counting. We're still not to our goal. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Great, you did it again. Bundle and trade for a 10. 40. 4 10s. I hope you're counting out loud with me because I bet you're doing great. Let's keep going. 40, here we go. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Another group of 10 ones. Bundle and trade for a group of 10. Whew! We have 5 groups of 10, which is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We're not quite to 124 yet, but I think this is a good place to stretch. Oh, stretch your arms really high. Wow, all this counting can be a lot of work, but we can do it. I know we can. Let's keep going. Our goal is 124. We're at 50. Count with me. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Another group of 10 ones. You know what to do. Did you bundle it for 10? If you did, you are right on. Let's keep counting. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Whew! Another group of 10. And we know what to do. Bundle for 10. We're at 70. 7 10s. We can't stop there. We're headed to 124. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Another group of 10. 8 10s or 80. We must keep counting. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Woo! Another group of 10. Bundle that up, and now we have 9 10s or 90. Let's keep counting. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Here's another group of 10 ones. Do you remember what to do? That's right. bundle for 10. But let's take a closer look at our tens now. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tens. What can we do with 10 tens? Do you know? That's right. When we have 10 of one unit, we can trade it for one of the next larger unit, which is 100. We took all of those tens and traded it for 100. Bundle them together, send them on over to the hundreds house. That's 100. Whoo! We've already made it to 100 counting by ones. Pat yourself on the back. You're doing great. We can't stop there though. Our goal was 124. We have to keep counting. Now we're still counting by ones, but we have to say 100 because we have 100. Here we go. Count out loud. 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110. What can I do with these 10 ones? I can bundle them up and trade them for a 10 stick. Because 10 of this unit makes one of the next larger unit. Now I have 110. My goal is still 124. We can do this. Let's keep counting. 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115. I hope you're counting. 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. I have 10 ones ready to bundle and make another group of 10. We made it to 120. We're getting awfully close to our goal of 124. Let's do it. 120, 121, 122, 123, 124. You did it! I want you to throw your arms in the air and say, I did it! Good work! Whew! Counting to 124 by ones did take a while. It was a lot of work. I wonder if there's a faster way and more efficient way we could do this. Let's look here. I think I have a good idea. Counting from 0 to 124 using just ones and tens was a lot of work. What if we started with what we know? Let's look over here at the number 124. How many groups of 100 do we have? Right, one group of 100. There it is. How many groups of 10? 2. 1, 2. 2 groups of 10. And how many groups of ones? How many ones do we have? That's right, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've just created the number 124 just by looking at the number and identifying the value of each of the digits. We could even work from the right to the left or the left to the right. 4 represents 4 ones. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. This 2 is the place value for tens. 2 tens to be exact. 1 group of 10, 2 groups of 10. And this 1 represents one group of 100. We can count these together. 100, 110, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124. I want you to count it with me this time. Ready? Starting with our 100. 100, 110, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124. Wow! Using hundreds, tens, and ones was much more efficient. Do you remember what efficient means? It means fast and accurate. We did it much more quickly, and we still got the same results, 124. Let's try a new one. Count from 476 to 600 using ones, tens, and hundreds. Remember, when we use all of those, we are more efficient or faster. Let's look at this number 476. 476. Let's start here with the 4. What does that digit 4 represent? If you said 400s, you're right. 100, 200, 300, 400. This digit 4 represents 4 groups of 100 or 400. Let's take a look at the 7 in 476. What does that 7 represent? If you said 7 tens, you're right on. 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470. Great work. Let's look at this last digit, the 6. What does the 6 represent? 6 ones. We have 470. Let's keep counting. 471, 472, 473, 474, 475, 476. That's where we're starting. Now, our goal is to make it to 600 using ones, tens, and hundreds. Let's think about this. Where should we start? What do you think? Maybe you told someone sitting by you. Maybe you just thought it in your head. We're going to start first with our ones. What's the next benchmark number we want to make it to? We're at 476. The next benchmark number is 480. We're going to use ones to make the next group of 10. Remember, we have to have 10 ones to make another unit in our tens place value part of the chart. So let's keep adding ones to get to the next benchmark number, which would be 480. Count with me. Let's start at 476. Here we go. 476, 477, 478, 479, 480. There we go. Bundle it up and make a new group of 10. Now we have 480. 4 groups of 100, 8 groups of 10. 480. But our goal is 600. So we don't want to stop there. What's our next benchmark number? If we're at 480, what's the next number we want to make it to? If you said 500, you're right. Now we're trying to make 10 groups of 10. We're really close. We have 8 groups of 10, or 80. 480. Let's count by tens, adding groups of 10 to get to the next benchmark number, which is 500. Count with me. 480, 490, 500. What can we do with 10 groups of 10? Bundle it for 100. 500 or 5 groups of 100. Our goal is 600. We're so close. What's the last thing we can add to get from 500 to 600? What would be our next benchmark number? Hundreds. That's right. Our next benchmark number would be 600. Count with me. We're at 500. We're going to add one more 100, and now we have 600. We did it. We made it. We counted from 476 to 600. Let's think about how we got there. We started with the number 476. Do you remember the steps we took first? If you said we counted by ones first, you're right. We got to the next benchmark number. Let's count it out again. 477, 478, 479, 480. I underlined 480 because that's where I bundled all the ones and made the next group of 10. And that was our benchmark number, 480. Now, did we continue to count by ones once we got to 480? Right, we didn't. We started counting by tens. We went from 480 to 490, then to 500. That was our next benchmark number. And after 500, we made it to 600. That was our goal. That's where we wanted to stop. Way to go! You did great today. Counting by ones, tens, and hundreds can be efficient, meaning it can be fast and accurate, much faster than just counting by ones. You're going to have a chance to practice counting using your place value chart on Seesaw, using ones, tens, and hundreds. Head on back to Seesaw and let's get counting.